Hi, hello everyone. This is RK. Welcome back to my channel, Byte Code with RK. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. If you have any queries on the current session, please comment below. I will try to clarify your doubt. Currently, we are discussing one of the most important concept of the Java8 feature, that is option class. And we have covered few methods of the option class. Right now, we will discuss if present method of the option class. Let us see what is if present method in option class. Examples on waiver and custom types.
So far we have covered a few methods of the option class, and in today's session we will see one of the method of the option class, that is if present method. So if present method is used to check the whether an option object of the object is having value or not. If the value is present, it will execute the true part. If the value is not present, it will ignore the means it will, if you write else part, it will execute, otherwise it will ignore the else part. Okay. If present method is used to check the whether the option object having values or not. If the value is present, it will print those statements. If the value is not present, it will ignore that one. It doesn't return anything. Is used to check whether option class object have values or not. Okay, values having values or not. Having values or not. Okay, syntax for this is while if present, and so the syntax is it takes a consumer as an input and doesn't return anything, but it will check whether the object having values or not. If the value is present, then it will apply some consumer function on it. If not, then it will not print anything. It will return so void only. So let me create the method of the if present option. I have declared a method. Now I am creating the method of the same. Let me see the examples of the if present method of the option class. So first we will see if present method with wrapper types. Okay. So to work with the wrapper types, I need to create an option object. To create an option object, option of string I am taking, and object is if present. Okay. Let me import the option class from the Java8 tool package. So here I have optional dot of logo I am taking, and it is like Java I am taking as a string as an input. Okay. So I have created an option class object that is if present, and it is of type string. It was taking string type, right? So that's why I'm using option dot optional method to assign the string that is Java as a string to the present method. Now I'm just directly printing the our statement whatever we have if present. Okay. Now let me run this one. So I'm getting directly Java as a value in an option of. Okay. So if present having value, that is a Java of type string. That's why it was directly getting the value. And to avoid this option dot off, we can apply the get method on the if present object. Okay. So let me clear the screen and play on this one. You see, Java only we got only Java instead of getting Java in optional of. Okay, within the square basis. Okay. So let me create the same with one more example. I'm copying the same. So I'm just returning null instead of Java. Okay, and also this is one I am taking. So I am removing applying get method. So let me see this second one. Since here I have passed Java as a string value, now I am passing null as a value. Okay, you see, I'm getting optional empty. This is written optional empty without throwing error. This is fine. If you apply get method on this one, right, on the null value of the optional object, that is present one. Let me rerun this one. You can see the error. It was throwing an error exception, that is exception in thread main java.hl dot no such an event exception, no value present. Okay, so it was throwing an error. Okay, if you apply get method directly on the optional object, if the object of the optional object is returning option class object, if the object of the option class is returning null. Okay, since the object is present one assigned with null value and I am trying to apply get method on the null value, it was throwing error. To avoid this kind of error, so we will use is present or is present methods. Okay, so instead of applying directly get method on the option object, we can apply the if present method so that we can avoid the exceptions while getting the value. Okay, so that's where we will go for the if present. Now what I will do means if present one dot if we apply the consumer. Consumer is the one which takes value and doesn't return anything. So if you are new to the consumer function interface, please go to my previous videos. I have done a video on the consumer function interface. That will be very useful for you. Even if you see the if present method, it was not returning anything since it was taking consumer as an input, right? Consumer is the one which takes a value and doesn't return anything. So here I am taking single value e as the value, and here I am applying lambda style. Okay, if you are new to the lambda concept, please go through my previous videos. I have done some video on the lambda expressions, so that will be really helpful for you. And now I am applying directly sysout here. Okay, and I am printing it takes single value, right? I am printing that value directly here. Okay, even if the option object is returning null, if we apply the use present method, then we will not get the null, this kind of error, no such element exception like that. That's where we will use the if present. You see, I'm getting only this Java only. I'm not getting anything because the e value is null. Okay. Suppose if the value e present is having some value, right? Now I am changing the present one to e present my object. Okay, let me run this one. You see, I'm getting two Javas. Okay, one is from this one, another one is from the this one. Okay, if I comment this one, let me rerun this one. So now I'm getting the whatever value present in the present object. Okay, so like this we can use the if present method before applying get method on it. Okay, if present method with the wrapper type. So let me see the custom types also. If present method with the custom types. Okay, so to work with the custom types, so I need a custom object. If you are following my videos, I have already created a custom object, that is a players class. So it's having some fields like number, name, runs, posts, sixes, and matches, and also having a constructor, setter, to match all this. So this is the player class. It having some fields. Okay, so I have a custom object, and I need to assign some data to the custom object. For that only I am using data source dot get data. Get data is the method of the data source class, and it is a static method, and I have it returns list of players. So inside that get data method, I have created a players list of players object, and I have assigned couple of players to this players object, and I am returning null and non-null value based on the conditions. Okay, so first let me return this one. So I am returning list of players here. Okay, so data source that basically returns the list of players. Okay, so now what I will do means I will create an option class object of type list of players. Okay, and it is if first. Okay, and I'm taking the option class of nullable method. Okay, data dot get data. I need to import the players from the com.bytecode and also list from the Java8 package. I have created an object ifPresent custom object and it is of type option class list of players. Okay, so to get the list of players, I need an optional method, that is the optional level method I am applying, and I am using data source get data which returns a list of players. Okay, so data source get data means it returns list of players because its return type is list of players. Okay, and I have created a players object here. Okay, to hold all the fields, number, name, first, 4, 6, and matches. Okay, now it is returning list of players. Right, let me print the page. So and if present cost, let me make it as a custom group. Okay, now let me run this one. You see I am getting list of players. Okay, because I am returning list of players. Okay, that's why it was written each player. Here Dhoni is the MS Dhoni is the name, player number is 7. Like that I will get. Okay, and you can apply directly a get method on it. Since it having value, right, you will get the directly value. So now option of is removed and you are getting directly each player object. Okay. Now up to this is when the value is present, it will return the value directly. There is no issue on this. If the option object is returning false, then what will be the case? Let me change the scenario. Here in data source start class, instead of returning players, I am returning null. I change it to directly returning null without returning the players object. Okay. So now if you apply get method on the data, then we will see the error. You can see it was thrown exception entered main Java.it no such element exception and no value is present, it was running. So this is where we will use the ifPresent method and ifPresent method before applying get method. ifPresent method is used to check whether the value is present or not. If the value is present, it means it doesn't return anything, it will print the statement. Okay. Let me write this one. Let me handle this scenario using ifPresent. If I'm taking a copy of the same, so I'm taking a copy of the same. Here I'm writing a false statement. So false means here if the value is not present, what will be the case? Okay. I'm taking the object and if present, so if you see here, if present is the one which takes a consumer as an input. Okay, consumer is the one which takes values. Here I am taking some u as a value and I am applying lambda style here. Instead of writing this statement here, you can write inside the statements e dot for each. Now you see I have made a list of players and if the using custom value false. Okay, and I'm applying now applying method of the option class and here I'm getting the data source object and I'm assigning that data source get data values to the ifPresent cast false. Here data source get data is returning null. Okay, since I'm returning null, if I apply ifPresent on it, it will not throw any error like Java.util no such an element exception. It will, if the value is not present, it will not print anything. If the value is having values, then it will print the values. Okay. ifPresent is similar to the isPresent only, but isPresent is returning true or false. ifPresent will return void and also it takes consumer as an input. Okay, that is the difference between these two. Both used to check the value present or not, but handling part is different. If is present is if the value is present or not, it will check and it returns boolean value, either true or false. If the value is present, it will return the true. If the value is not present, it will return the false. But in case of if present, it will not return boolean value. It will return void and it takes consumer as into which. If the value is present, it will apply consumer on the value. If the value is not present, it will ignore that case. Okay. That's what I am doing here. Is here I data source dot get data value, so it is returning false. It returns null value, so that's why I am applying if present on the data source dot get data. That is nothing but if present custom false. So here it will check if the means internally it checks if the value is present or not. If the value is present, I am taking consumer as input and I am printing the statements. Okay. Let me open this one. You see here it was checking value is present or not. If the value is not null, then it will apply action on it. Action is the object of the consumer. So consumer internally takes accept method to apply the action on it. Okay. So means it directly checks the if condition. That's why we are using if present method of the option class. Let me run this one. You see, I'm not getting anything because there is no value present in the data source dot get data, right? If there is no value, it will not come inside. In if method indirectly internally checks if the value is present or not. If the value is not present, right, then it will not proceed further inside the statements of if present method. Okay. It will not apply consumer on the null value, so it will directly comes out of the loop and executes further statements in the program. Let me change this one to non-null. Now let me run again the same program. You see, I can see the playlist of layers here. Okay. MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya, each player you can see here. So if the earlier when I return null right from the data source and get data, it was not executed this statement, and now I have changed it. I'm returning the value now. So when I export this one, you can see the results of each player. Okay, this is all about the present with the Java types and custom types. I hope this session is clear for all of you.
Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. Follow me on Instagram, X, and Facebook. See you in the next session with the new topic. Thank you.